Постой, паровоз, не стучите колеса. Кондуктор, нажми на тормоза.
Finally! Taking your time as usual, huh? Alright, grab your gear, go to the platform, they're waiting for us. I'll meet you there. Hey, Artyom, don't forget anything, huh? Вот стоц перевертоться, бабушка здорова. Вот стоц перевертоться, кушает компот. Вот стоц перевертоться и мечтает снова. Вот стоц перевертоться, пережить налет.
Hey, that's some nice music.
Sick and
Hey,
tired
where
of
did you
this
get that
shit.
back?
Alright, then try something else. How about...
That you were no
I know. How about the house where you break the roof before mom and dad?
Yeah, everywhere. Just dirt.
Look who's talking about dirt. Walking
Didn't I ask you to stay close? Looking for you all over the place, ain't no fun at all.
How should this be?
Artyom, please.
Tell me he's going to be alright.
Thanks, Artyom.
Do something.
I knew I could count.
Get off your ass.
Look at this. That's a real helmet for you.
Good weapons make good
But
soldiers.
this is the real
Hey,
deal.
catch up.
Yeah, this one's not bad.
You value your own life so cheaply.
While at war,
But
your
your death
weapon
is
is your best
expensive for the
friend.
ones you leave behind.
Them the same respect shown to our home guard. Thank you for your attention.
Alright, suit yourself. There's a lot of stuff to choose from, and only at our shop.
There is standard method for escorting caravans. Guards on the cars, others patrolling ahead, and some to the rear.
Believe me,
You can see it, you can kill it.
Drunk again. Get the hell up, you slob.
Artyom, where's your gear? Look, go to the armory and get geared up.
And there won't be if you don't get your ass home.
So, what do you make of that new guy?
Hello, Artyom. You need some weapons? Okay, let's take a look. Submachine gun, 5.45 caliber, made in the armory. It's got poor accuracy and overheats like hell. That's why they call it a bastard gun.
Here's your gun and go.
Use short bursts, Artyom.
Same old story.
Help yourself to some ammo, too. Here's a universal charger to keep the battery powered. And a gas mask. Put it on if you crossed any radiation hot zones. Or, God help you, go up to the surface. Army issue first aid kits, just in case. Okay, you're supplied, my friend. Feel free to try out your weapon on my firing range. And you try not to stick out your head too much, okay?
Safety line. Again, by the book.
Fuck the book.
Do you think one day we could go back up to the surface? I've never seen Moscow, just in old pictures.
Hi, how are you, Artyom?
Come in, son. You're ready to set off? Good. You've probably heard that our station is creating an alliance with Riga. We're sending them a couple of rail cars with humanitarian goods, some weapons, and some miscellaneous gear. That's the cargo you'll be looking after. It's not a very long trip, and it should not be too hard. Artyom, one thing before you go. I can see that you look up to Hunter, but a ranger's life is different than ours. They are reckless, even violent by nature. There's nothing to be gained by playing the hero, so stay clear of trouble. See the caravan to its destination and come home as soon as possible. Goodbye, my boy.
Okay, that's it. Put it down.
Artyom! Artyom, here! Here! Move it!
Привет! So you ready to move out? Are you ready? Well, let's go then. I mentioned that your invention was the #1 murder tool in the world. It's worse than being the doctor who invented the guillotine. You take that seat, Artyom, and you, Eugene, take this one. Did anybody forget anything?
So, you get your gear? Let's go then.
Hey guys, going to Riga?
Yeah, we are.
Can I get a lift?
Sure, but no free rides. We'll have to pull the lever sometimes.
I can do that.
Let's go then. Alrighty then. Good luck to everyone staying home, and to us too.
Boy,
Let's go.
good luck to us.
So, are you ready to finally be somewhere else?
Whoa! Artyomka! Free at last, huh? Well, for as long as the ride takes anyway. Should be fun. More dangerous. Even better, right?
It was the first time I had left the safety of my home station. It troubled me that I hadn't told my stepfather the truth. I would not be heading straight back from Riga. But Hunter was depending on me.
So, where you from?
Riga, I'm making the rounds, buying merchandise.
Well, I bet you've seen a few places then.
Yeah, the market is right next to Riga, and that's a big metro already. I used to make regular trips to Polis, but getting there now requires a lot of luck. That or being from the
Wow,
city.
I love to ride
How come?
that thing.
Hansa connects to the whole metro and has a lot of stations, but doesn't welcome outsiders. And if it's not Hansa, then you have to go through the Reds, the Nazis, or your regular bandits. And these guys are really going at it lately. If they're not fighting everyone else, they're warring with each other. Actually, I didn't even reach the station itself. I was suddenly overcome with fear and just ran away.
Slow down, guy.
Peter, what's up?
A military caravan got stuck near Alexeyevskaya. A tunnel collapsed or other shit. You have to use a service tunnel bypassing Alexeyevskaya.
Ah, fuck. I hate this tunnel. All right, Peter. Open up the gate. No point being stuck here forever.
Why? Well, what's wrong with that tunnel?
Well, it's an ordinary tunnel. Not as well lit, maybe. I went through that last month and, well, I just don't like it. That's all.
Have a safe trip.
We're riding a hand car and we're armed, so I think we'll make it there okay.
If you help push the lever, we'll get there sooner.
Okay, Eugene, you go help the men. We should move faster here. You watch the back, Artyom.
Sure, I'll help. That way we'll get to Riga in no time, right?
Now, we should get out of here sooner. It's scary when they're around. And I pity them.
Them? Who them?
Can you hear them weep?
Whom do you mean, them? What are you talking about, huh? What the hell is going on about? Boris? Boris? Boris!
Hey, what's happening to me?
My head! Artyom! What is it?
Artyom! Over here!
If we are to survive, this threat must be eliminated, no matter the cost. Eliminate.
hell's going on?
Shit! Wake up, people! People! Wake up, for Christ's sake! What is... Wake up! Warriors! Shit! It's no good! Ah! Oh, God! Ah! Shoot them! You shoot them! Take the ladders! Come on! Wake up or we're all dead! Artyom, take my shotgun! Here! Help me, Artyom! Conserve the ammo, Artyom! Conserve the ammo! Help! We're almost in the roadblock! Come on!
He's alive! Come here, quick! Don't use a flamethrower! Please! Give him a chance! Good! Let's kick some snout butts!
That was hot. Quick.
Riga station was only the first stop on my journey, but the caravan went